Welcome to this short introductory video to our Open Interfaith Health Science Center Zoom Sanctuary Inspirational Gatherings. The next is on the 15th of February, Tuesday, noon Central Time. All are welcome at our gatherings. We're all equal here. Everyone is free to suggest any changes that will make this a more fruitful gathering, or to take over arranging all or part of any session. In each gathering, there is a moment to get to know each other, what we're each praying for, what is on our hearts, what quote, song, or inspirational thought we are brought to share. I adjure thee, by thy might, O my God, let no harm beset me in times of tests and in moments of heedlessness. Guide my steps aright through thine inspiration. Thou art God, potent art thou to do what thou desirest. No one can withstand thy will or thwart thy purpose. We study right now the Lakota legends, and there is a legend of Standing Rock. Years ago, a man from the Dakota Nation married a girl from the Arikara Nation. After they had one child, the man brought another wife into their home. The first wife pouted because she was jealous. When time came for their people to break camp, she refused to move from her place. After their tent was taken down, she sat there on the ground with her baby on her back. Her husband and the rest of their people moved on. During this session, we'll finish this legend. Honoring all the children that did not come home. Verily, with exceeding joy, with heart and soul, do these oppressed of thine offer themselves up for all mankind in every land. Thou seest them, O my Lord, weeping over the tears thy people shed, mourning the grief of thy children, condoling with humankind, suffering because of the calamities that beset all the denizens of the earth. The dialogue about missing and murdered Indigenous women is important if we are to build a community we all feel we belong in. It is a hard discussion and a difficult one, even traumatic to hear. Our Aboriginal sisters have had to go through this trauma. We can learn how they deal with being traumatized and can draw on their strength. If it is too much, you can bear, and you can mute everything for the duration of those slides. Rebecca Moore. Being Innu in theory isn't illegal, but in practice, living in action as one is. We have treaty rights under the Peace and Friendship Treaty, but good luck asserting them, because the government is going to tell you, no, you can't do that. When it comes to hunting, fishing, or earning a moderate livelihood with our own initiatives, we as individuals inherit right holders, and descendants of the land itself are treated by the state as criminals. The Canadian government prevents Indigenous women and their families from having the autonomy to earn a moderate livelihood and achieve their own safety and security. Until Indigenous women are given the power and authority to self-determine what happens within their own territories, we will always be at risk under Canadians' rule of law. God, please help me to be free of anger and to see that the world and its people have dominated me. Show me what's wrongdoing of others, fancied or real, has the power to actually kill me. Help me to master my resentments by understanding that the people who wrong me were perhaps spiritually sick. Please help me show those I resent the same tolerance, pity, and patience that I would cheerfully grant a sick friend. Help me to see that this is a sick man, Father. Please show me how I can be helpful to him and save me from being angry. Lord, help me to avoid retaliation or argument. I know I can't be helpful to all people, but at least show me how to take a kindly and tolerant view to each and every one. Thy will be done. Do Black Lives Matter? Most certainly, for they are the pupil of the eye of humanity. Testimonies, confirmations. How is God showing up in your life? Entering the valley of knowledge through the confirmations of God. And if confirmed by the Creator, the lover escapes from the claws of the ego of love, he will enter the valley of knowledge and come out of doubt into certitude and turn from the darkness of illusion to the guiding light of the fear of God. O thou whose face is the object of my adoration, whose beauty is my sanctuary, whose court is my goal, whose remembrance is my wish, whose affection is my solace, whose love is my begetter, whose praise is my companion, whose nearness is my hope, whose presence is my greatest longing and supreme aspiration. Disappoint me not, I entreat thee, by withholding from me the things thou didst ordain for thy chosen ones among thy handmaidens. Supply me with the good of this world and of the world to come. Thou art verily the Lord of creation. No God is there besides thee, the ever forgiving, the most bountiful. Baha'u'llah. Make a list of your friends and invite them to this devotional or a devotional you begin. It is a gift from you to them. The devotional you begin can be as simple as phoning a friend and sharing a prayer with them. They may be sick and need a healing prayer, struggling and need to share "Is there any remover of difficulties?" prayer. It is a gift from you to them. A devotional consists of 2 or more hearts connecting in prayer. Hope you have a good week. Hope you're able to join us next Tuesday, noon Central Time.